The Seattle Seahawks would travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
Both teams had expectations going into the season as playoff teams.
This is why the Steelers brought in Aaron Rodgers.
With the air still heavy from expectations, the matchup did deliver drama, storylines, and a sharp turn in momentum. The Seahawks, reeling from an opening week loss, traveled to Acrisure Stadium to face the Steelers and walked out with a convincing 31-17 road victory. It was a game that told as much about both teams' trajectories as it did about their on-field execution. Seattle entered the contest determined to right the ship after a narrow defeat in Week 1. Their strength was anticipated to lie in their revamped defensive front and the dual-threat potential of quarterback Sam Darnold paired with running back Kenneth Walker III. However, concerns lingered. Seattle's secondary was dealing with key injuries, including cornerback Devin Witherspoon was doubtful, and safety Nick Emenworry was out. Pittsburgh, meanwhile, came in fresh off a Week 1 win and hoped to establish consistency on both sides of the ball. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers, in his second game with the Steelers, was expected to manage the offense efficiently, while the defense aimed to shore up vulnerabilities revealed early in the season. The key concern for Pittsburgh: could their rushing attack take pressure off Rodgers, and could the line protect him effectively? Despite trailing at halftime 14-7, Seattle roared back in the second half, outscoring Pittsburgh 17-3. A pivotal moment came early in the fourth quarter. Following a 54-yard field goal by Seattle to take the lead 17-14, a chaotic kickoff resulted in rookie Steelers returner Caleb Johnson misplaying the ball. The Seahawks recovered it in the end zone for a touchdown, swinging momentum and the scoreboard in dramatic fashion. The Seahawks' defense held firm down the stretch as Darion Kendricks intercepted Rodgers in the end zone and repeatedly forced 3-and-outs. Meanwhile, Seattle's offense balanced big plays. Darnold to Jackson Smith-Njigba for 41 yards, with a strong ground game led by Walker, which ultimately established control. Seattle outgained Pittsburgh 395-267 total yard and controlled the clock with 31 minutes and 17 seconds to Pittsburgh's 28 minutes and 43 seconds. Pittsburgh averaged just 2.6 yards per play in the first half and struggled all game to keep drives alive. The kickoff touchdown changed a one-score game into a two-possession lead for Seattle. An enormous swing. This game saw Sam Darnold making the most of the opportunity. He completed 22 of 33 passes for 295 yards, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, finishing with an 89.8 passer rating. Walker paired with him effectively, rushing for 105 yards and a touchdown on 13 carries, keeping the Steelers' defense on its heels. On the Pittsburgh side, Rodgers struggled to find a rhythm. He completed just 18 of 33 passes for 203 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions, with 3 sacks and visible hesitation under pressure. Defensively, the Seahawks were menacing. Their front got consistent pressure, recording sacks and QB hits, while the Steelers' rushing game was stifled at just 72 yards on the day. Every win in the NFL is a big win, and for Seattle to come out of Pittsburgh with a win illustrated early on that they are a team that will be playing for a playoff spot come January.